Stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one
nation,
nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I know that makes everybody look good on their Zoom, that up look. So next we are going to have a discussion of dates on the of the carnival.
Did you not get approval of minutes?
I make a motion that we approve the minutes as they were sent out so beautifully and eloquently, by the way.
I second.
I'm losing control.
I had sent, you probably didn't open your email tonight. I had forgotten to
Correct.
put approval of minutes on the agenda.
I thought the minutes had to be posted by last
were.
Tuesday.
Oh.
Okay.
They
Oh, they
were.
were, but I just, okay, fine.
You
Any
just need
discussion
to
on
approve
minutes?
them. Did anybody read them? Any corrections?
You did beautifully.
Oh, well, thank you.
And accurately, I might add.
Well, you know, when the meeting is recorded, it's easy to go back and play it back over and over again to get the all the little nuances.
I make a motion, we start mumbling.
Is that seconded? Is that a motion to approve the minutes? All in
Or
favor?
we just all
We just
talk
add
on
that.
mute.
I
Just
called to
all in favor.
discussion. Any discussion? There was no discussion. All in favor?
Who made the motion to approve?
Do we have to
I
say
did.
aye under Zoom rules? Or can we just? raise
No,
our
I
hand?
just need, Joe made the motion. Who seconded?
Bridget.
Bridget.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Joe. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Anybody against? Anybody abstain? Okay.
7-0. Okay.
Next is a discussion of dates. I always go, no, I'm not going to go there. We, last meeting, we talked about waiting 2 weeks until this meeting to make a decision because Stuart was not sure he had a tentative commitment for the week before, June 2nd and 3rd. That kind of tentative commitment is still tentative. So be in full awareness of what some of the discussions we're going to have later on. I see no problem with waiting 2 more weeks to do that, to make a final decision on the dates. Anybody else see that?
Do you mean June 26th weekend? I don't remember.
Yes.
June. Okay, end of June you're talking about. You said 2nd and 3rd, I
And-
think.
The 2nd and 3rd of July. is
Oh,
what
okay.
we-
July and then
What
June.
we thought we might have to go to. There's a general feeling from a lot of members that the weekend before would be a better weekend for a couple of reasons. One, it's not July 4th weekend, but 2, we'd be able, the biggest advantage would be we would be able to have fireworks on Sunday if we needed a rain date. When we have it on the 2nd and 3rd, if we had a rain date, or if we have a rain date for the 4th, we would not be able to get the fireworks. Is that correct? Or are we, or Kathy, maybe you can cut this to the chase. Have we committed to the 2nd and 3rd? For the fireworks company?
Yes, we did, and they sent the contract.
Have we signed the contract?
We have not, no, it was the offer to the fireworks they signed and sent back for July 2nd and 3rd with the rain date of the 10th. I also have the showmobile reserved for the 2nd and 3rd.
Okay,
So
given that,
if you
given-
want to change it, I got to go back to them, and so I don't even know if the fireworks company is available the weekend before.
okay, well then, unless somebody objects, I think we should have it on the 2nd and 3rd then.
From the entertainment perspective, that is better. They're booked the the weekend before, so we would lose that deposit and then have to find someone else. So, I mean, I would be in favor of keeping it the July 4th weekend. And I mean, from the press release that we didn't release, all the information that went out after our last meeting, people are excited. So, and no one seems to be stressed or opposed to it being that weekend. So,
Okay, so can I entertain a motion that we finally set the dates?
I'll make a motion to approve July
approve.
2nd and 3rd.
Okay. Seconded?
Or-
Dana,
Did somebody second it?
Dana,
All in favor? We've
Aye.
already had discussion.
So just for
Aye.
discussion, the rain date for fireworks would be July 10th.
yes.
Okay.
No, the fireworks would be July 10th, but I did talk to Stuart, and if necessary, and needed a rain date for the carnival end of it, we could run the 4th of July too, if we
Okay.
decided as a committee we wanted to do that. So that's something we should probably discuss now.
So can I clarify? So we would have the Sunday we would be open for the carnival in lieu of losing one of the two dates, Friday or Saturday, but we would not have fireworks that night.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Right,
then
we-
just the fireworks would be on the 10th and we wouldn't have anything else.
Right.
Well, I think that we'd possibly have the food trucks if they wanted to come.
Okay.
I think we've said that in the past, that if they're available, certainly they're welcome to come and make up the
Okay.
night as well.
Okay, for housekeeping, we have a motion on the floor to set the dates for July 2nd and 3rd and July 10th. It's been seconded. We need to vote on that motion and then we can talk about.
Thank you, Madam Secretary.
You're very
we-
welcome, sir.
Can we have a vote on the motion? Or can I ask somebody to amend the motion to include a rain date for the 3rd? Should we need it?
Rain date
We
for
get-
the
I'm
4th.
excuse me, for the 4th. Thank you for the confused looks.
You know, it's
So we're
really
gonna-
much easier for me. Vote on this motion and then
Okay.
we'll make another
Or we
motion.
could just vote on this and then we could entertain another motion.
So your motion
all in
is to
favor?
set the dates for the 2nd and the 3rd with a rain date for the fireworks for the 10th. Now you can vote.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Anybody against? Abstained? There we go.
Now, if someone wants to move the carnival to continue on the 4th of July, we can vote on that. Who moved? I'm unstable over here, so I'm having a hard time hearing.
I'm
The
not sure,
fireworks
was
are the
it-
3rd. The firework
The-
date is
the Fireworks are the 3rd.
Saturday, the 3rd.
The fireworks are the 3rd, rain date July 10th. Now, just a motion to have the carnival on the 4th of July if we get rained out either Friday or Saturday. So someone wants to move that?
I'll make a motion to
Thank
hold the
you, Tracy.
carnival on July
Second.
4th if we have a
Second.
rain date on the 2nd or the 3rd.
And who's seconding?
Second.
Joe.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Say aye.
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 I can
Raise your
see
hand.
hands. We're good.
Oh.
We're good.
Anybody against? Anybody abstain? So moved. So I think we've covered two of your agenda items in one, Kathy. That was three fingers, wasn't it?
It was two and a pen.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is food trucks, and I'd like to go into executive session on that. Can we do that?
I make a motion, we go into executive session to discuss food trucks for Trumbull Day.
Second.
Do that?
Second,
Bill's shaking his head.
Because he's got to set up another,
I didn't know I have to set it up. Just give me a moment, please.
with,
Okay, so
While
can
Bill
we-
is figuring that out, who goes in executive session?
It would be the committee. the
So not
commissioners.
me or,
No, you would not.
Okay.
We need to state why we're going into.
The
executive
reason for
session.
going into executive session would be we're discussing competitive prices
Okay,
on what we will be charging and why.
okay.
What does executive session mean? Just because
It
I'm.
means it's
curious.
not on the public, it's not recorded for the public.
Okay, thank you.
There's no votes are taken in executive session. All votes have to be taken when we come out. But we
Okay,
need a motion to go into executive session.
We
I make a
make
motion.
that, and Bill, you can work on that. And in the meantime, why don't we talk about Rotary involvement?
Sure.
Yes, we're all set. We're moving forward with getting Rotary involvement.
Okay.
So Kathy, can you expand a little bit
Yeah,
on what
I
what
will
you've
be-
done as far as the licensing?
I will be applying for the liquor license Monday with Maria because we're all in on different shifts. So the liquor license is the next thing to apply for. And once we have that, and then I will do the MOU that is between Rotary and the chairman and change the dates on that. And once the MOU is signed, then Rotary is involved and Dana's work is done.
Okay.
So efficient, Dana.
don't you need the Board of Ed's permission for that?
We are on the Board of Ed agenda for, I'll get that to you. It's all right. I already got that done. We've already sent that.
Kathy, I thought maybe I misread what you sent me. Did they not approve it?
No, we have to go before them. I sent the agenda item and the explanation.
Okay, I misread that. Then when you say before them, is that a Zoom meeting that?
It is
somebody
a
has-
Zoom meet. It is a Zoom meeting.
okay,
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do you have any idea when that will be?
Yeah, I do. I just don't have it at the top
They
of
meet
my.
every other Tuesday, so. if
There's
you
only
didn't-
one meeting in April. I think it's
Oh.
the third,
Wait, it would be next Tuesday then.
would it be?
Okay, a link for executive session has been emailed to everybody, so you'll have to leave this meeting and then join that one, and then when your executive session is over, come back here.
Okay. Bill, do you need heads up when we're coming back at all, or?
No, just start
No.
coming back in and we'll see.
All right, so
You're
I
up in
need
the
them.
right-hand corner, so. Trumbull,
Don't go
can you-
anywhere yet.
What is
I
your
need it.
name, Trumbull? She doesn't,
That's
she's gonna
Katie.
hang around for us too? Thank you. Okay,
All right, so
so,
Joe made the motion. I need a second to go into executive session to discuss.
I'll second it, Bridget.
Bridget? Okay, so
okay,
all in favor of going into executive session?
that's my job. All in favor of going into
I'm sorry.
executive session, say aye.
All right.
Anybody
At
against? Okay,
7:18.
See you on the other side.
So go into your the other meeting. So Preston, you can continue.
Okay, so we had a discussion on food trucks and pricing. Can I entertain a motion for that?
Yeah, I'm going to make a motion for food trucks that the price for food truck vendors will be set at $500 for the 2-day event.
I second it.
Bridget.
Who seconded? I'm sorry.
Bridget.
Any
Bridget?
additional
Joe
discussion?
can have it.
Joe, can I have
Nope.
it? Okay.
This
All
is
in
the same
favor,
price,
say
same
aye,
price
please.
as 2 years ago.
1, 2,
Well,
3.
say aye, please.
Aye.
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 Thank you. Anybody opposed, say no or nay? Or I don't like it? Anybody abstaining? Okay, it's moved. Kathy, I think you covered the the show mobile before. You've arranged for that?
I did, and Vicky spoke with Mayor Hoydick, and they have waived the $1,000 fee for us. So their only issue is because they have their fireworks and they need all hands on deck. They may have to deliver the showmobile on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I said, that is no problem.
Early? Oh,
Early.
that's not a problem.
Yes, no, I told them that's no problem. So now that the fee's been waived, I have all the paperwork to send in, and we should be all set. She put it in the book. She reserved it for us for the 2nd and the 3rd.
Awesome.
Well, be sure to have our first select woman thank the town and tell her that we also thank her for her good negotiating skills. Let's move down to vendors. It's on the agenda.
We skipped
Go.
entertainment.
I'd like to make a motion that we table a discussion on whether or not we should have vendors at this year's Trumbull Day. I'm a little concerned about the number of food trucks we have, so I'd like to see what that response is before we decide on vendors.
Okay.
Second it. Anybody second it? Did anybody second it?
I'll
Yeah.
second it.
Thank you, Mr. Lonigan. Any discussion?
So by vendors, you
Motion
mean,
to table is
you
not
mean
debatable.
tents,
It's
right?
just a vote.
Yes.
A motion to table is not debatable. It's just a vote.
Okay, all in favor? Say aye, please, if you're in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Say nay if you're not in favor. Anybody abstain? So moved. Sponsors, Kathy, would you help us with, do you have a report, a beautiful report, I'm sure, on sponsors?
I have no report on
Nice.
sponsors because I can't send anything out till we set the dates.
Okay.
So
Are we just
that'll
not
take-
going
That
in
was-
order in our agenda? Are we skipping over entertainment completely?
we can
Yes.
go-
No,
can go
we were
to
going back for the
entertainment.
best, we're waiting for the best report until
Saving
last.
you for last, Bridget.
Oh, press. Love
You
it.
always like to leave on a high point.
That's right. All right.
Okay.
I will
And
get my- I
and
will
clearly
get-
sponsors was not going to be our high point.
I will get the letter together. I will send it to you for approval, Preston. Pretty much offering the same thing, the parking passes and a couple of bracelets. We'll stick with the, okay.
Know how they'll stay away.
On the topic of the sponsorships, I know we had discussed last year about possibly doing family sponsorships. I really think that's something we should do again. And like, if people don't do it, they don't, but if they do, and I think a lot of people will, especially like the whole idea of like coming back together as a community and all of that, I think it would be really great. And, families we can have it like 25, 50, 100, but it would be a nice way to get a little bit more revenue in. And then I think families being like, I sponsored Trumbull Day would be really fun. So
I
I
think
think
that's a good,
We do a banner. We could
right.
do a banner. We could have
on the
a
stage.
gold, silver, bronze.
Yeah, I think
category.
Well,
What did
I'm
that
thinking
cost
maybe
us
we're gonna
last
get a lot of them. Maybe we even do smaller, but maybe we do golf signs. I
That
mean,
would
the
be
only
fun.
trouble is cost.
You're
I
gonna
can
pay,
under-
you're gonna pay for a banner too.
Yeah.
It would depend on what's less expensive. But
Correct.
that would be cool to have around the field, sponsored by.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea. I like
Let
that.
me,
that idea.
let's pick this up at the next meeting. In the meantime, I'll investigate the cost of both a banner and signs. Okay,
I would help you with that, Preston, because we have good banner
thank you.
people.
Okay, fine.
I
perfect.
assumed it would be assigned to me anyway, so.
Yes,
but,
it-
yeah, I offered to help
When I
you.
said I would, I meant you.
It would be nice to thank families or individual sponsors or whoever too on our social media.
Mhm.
We've been doing that with Trumbull High School as people sponsored the seniors and some special things. They've been doing just shout outs to local businesses that are sponsoring that. So we could do that through our social media too. It'd be nice to recognize anybody who made a donation.
With Mike Miller gone, who handled all our social media, is there anybody who'd like to step forward to handle the social media for this?
I mean, I can
I
definitely
nominate
do that.
Bridget.
Maybe,
Maybe you, Rich.
That might be
Well,
something, once Jen is approved, her and I might be able to work on that together, like with the Facebook stuff and, I'm certainly happy to do that. And I'm gonna rope Jen in to help me on that one.
Okay,
And I can help too. We can do it as a team. If I do all the food truck, announcements, or you do entertainment or vendor
Absolutely, yep.
announcements, it'll save you from me having to tell you, oh, this food truck just signed on. You make me an admin and I'll do those things. So we can do it together.
That's perfect. Yeah. And I mean, I think in the past we had both been admins on the page, so we could help Mike and whatnot. So that's totally fine. I'm happy to do that. And I'm sure Jen is too.
well, I'll say this, it's not me that you want handling your social media. Not at all. Right, Bill? Just not. I do want to go back to one thing on the fireworks. We never did send the deposit on the fireworks. So I was incorrect in that. I remember asking for the check, but I guess at that point it crossed with us deciding not to do it. So the check was never sent. So we don't have a deposit with the fireworks, which is a bummer.
So basically, we spent no money last year.
We spent no money last year.
Okay, so we'll talk about the budgeting and getting 2 years comparison between now and then,
Okay.
because I'm not, I had promised everybody a report on the budget, but didn't have all the numbers to really compare it and make it work. So it'll have to wait until next week. But that was an excellent report. Thank you, Kathy.
You're very welcome.
And I'd like to finish our meeting off on a fairly high point. And who's in charge of entertainment right now?
Woo! So we have Parrot Beach. They originally had the 3rd because that's what they were going to do last year. So they're looking to see if they can move to the 2nd. So I'm just getting confirmation on that. But it shouldn't be an issue. The sound is fine for that weekend. I've also been contacted by that band, American 27s. We had them play 2 years ago. They're all local, and Rich reached out to me and they would love to play again if we can have them. It's $500. So I don't know if that's something we want to consider for Friday night before the fireworks, if budget will allow for it. But they would love to participate again. There was
Fireworks
another
are Saturday.
I'm sorry, I meant Saturday.
You meant
So
Saturday, okay. As they played during the fireworks last time, right?
No, they played before. Who did we have? We had another band, another local Trumbull dads.
Tony Silver's band?
No, he was the year before. I'm thinking, oh my
Somebody
gosh.
played
Oh, the
Through the
Seasides. The
Seasides.
Seasides.
Yes.
They did. I haven't reached out to them, but I would imagine they would be interested. I certainly could, again, like if we have the budget for it. Just with the Parrot Bay or Parrot Head, whatever they're called, being a little bit more expensive. I just don't know what we have to spend for Saturday. So,
So Bridget, if when I'm trying to put together a proposed budget for our next meeting, could you send me the numbers that you have, and I'll include all the numbers that you're proposing in our budget?
Terrific. Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Okay.
And who was the sound company? What was the?
Ace Audio.
Ace Audio, okay. And they're available.
They're available, yeah. And we did send them a deposit last year. So we sent them and the Parrot Bay a deposit.
Oh,
So
okay.
they both, and they're applying it to this year. So
So the contracts that go out, I would think that if we have a rain date, I'd like to be able to say they'll play on that Sunday. So
we
it's
wanna
something
see
we
if
should be trying to negotiate.
I don't know that the 4th, actually they are available on the 4th. So if we needed that, I just don't know with a band like this, if they will keep a rain date open without more money. If I remember correctly, I think that's actually in a contract, that if we asked them for a rain date, it would be an additional fee to hold that date. So I'll have to pull up the contract. It's possible I sent it to Kathy, but if not, I'll get another copy of it and read through. But if memory serves me, it's somewhere in that contract about rain dates.
It rings a bell.
That was a
Okay.
song.
Any comments on the excellent report that Bridget gave us? Thank you for that report. Do we have to approve that report?
You're welcome.
I would ask for a motion to authorize Bridget
Make a
to go
motion.
ahead
This is
and hire some bands.
Tracy.
Se-
I'll move.
second.
to
All in favor?
hire the-
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, guys.
Is anybody against? Anybody
Nope.
abstain? Thank you, so moved. Is there any other business? We have
I
one
just want to
piece.
mention that Board of Ed meeting, I think that we're on the agenda for is April 27th. We were talking about dates before.
Yeah. That rings a bell.
Oh, because
It
I
was their
had,
only April meeting.
because I thought it was the 3rd. Didn't somebody say it was going to be the 3rd?
They only have one
No,
meeting
their
in
next-
April.
Oh, I'm not
Next
disputing
meeting
it, but
with-
you're sure it's the
that's,
27th? Okay.
I'm sorry, Joanne. I didn't
Somebody
hear you.
mentioned it maybe.
I was just saying, I thought their next meeting was the 3rd, but that does not mean that's when we're on the agenda for.
I can go back and double check. I have the email from the Board of Ed and I will, but the 27th rings a bell. I knew it was late in the month.
Okay. We also have to set a date for our next meeting.
Yes.
I have a problem with the 14th.
You have to cancel your shift.
Oh, 21st.
The 13th, I think it's,
Call.
for me,
Can
if
we
it's
do
not
1
the
week later?
14th, it's 2 weeks after that. I mean, if it's not the 13th, it's
No, this is
gonna be the,
you're losing a lot of money right now. So
Lisa, can you mute?
Lisa, can you mute?
Can we do the 21st or is that too late? You don't want to wait that long?
no, we can do the,
I'll be
I
awake.
think once,
Okay.
now that we've got the date
Yeah.
set and we can, I think the 21st would be.
Oh, sorry. I won't be there, but I just realized I
yeah, I'm not,
PTA council
I'm
and
I'm
Madison
not gonna be
PTA.
there either. Dana
on the
can't make the 21st.
Okay.
I cannot either.
Does it have to be a
Okay.
Wednesday? Can we do a different day of the week that week?
That whole
20th?
week is good.
The whole week
Okay.
you're gone?
No good. I'll be away for a couple weeks. But I can report to Preston, so that's, don't revolve around me.
I don't like giving reports though, Dana. But, so if, but what's wrong with, is the 13th too soon, do you think? If it's another day of the week,
Maybe.
13th works.
and Tracy, I'm thinking of you, and the sooner we can make a decision on, a final decision on, well, we've made a decision on the prices, but some of the.
As long
other
as I
things
can
that-
go ahead with that price and send out, the application that we've used in the past, then
Okay.
I'll plan on just doing that right away.
Okay, then I think if we're not looking to the 14th, we're looking at the 28th. Is that correct? Does anybody, do you have a calendar in front of you?
I do.
I
Mhm,
thought
Wednesday.
you just said the
Wait,
13th.
I thought you said
Tuesday.
13th.
Does the 13th work for everybody, or is it, are
That's-
you saying it's too soon?
It's during
did-
the school vacation week, not that I'm
Ow.
going anywhere, but if
How about the
anybody,
20th?
That doesn't work for me, Dana, Joe.
Okay,
So
Yeah,
maybe. it would be,
the 20th, the
second
20th
meeting.
is fine.
the 20th is a Tuesday.
20th, not fine for me.
Okay.
that whole week is bad, you
Mm.
said? The 22nd wouldn't work either, Thursday?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Anybody
I would-
object
I
to a
just
Saturday
didn't-
morning?
Can we go back to the 13th? I know you had mentioned that you thought some people, there was school vacation, but I don't know if you want to poll the members to see whether they're going away or not, whether that's a real issue or
I'm
the fif-
fine for the 13th.
I am too.
I'm okay with the 13th.
Trace?
That's fine.
Kathy,
Joanne, you okay?
Yeah,
how about a
I'm
Zoom?
fine the 13th, Jen.
Do we,
Bill, you good? We can do the 13th?
Yeah,
is there
13th.
a
Lisa,
Zoom,
you're right with
Zoom
the 13th?
available? Bill, do we have a Zoom subscription available?
Yeah, the 13th works.
Okay, Preston, I make a motion. We have our next meeting on April 13th, same time,
Second it.
7 o'clock.
Can I second the motion?
Hell no. I mean, no, you may
I was
not.
looking for a second, really. I was just,
Somebody else seconded for me.
I'll
so we
second
don't-
it, Bridget.
Thank you, Bridget.
all in favor, say aye, please.
Aye,
Aye.
please.
Aye, please.
Anybody against? So moved. Can I entertain a motion to adjourn?
Can I
Please.
ask one quick question before we adjourn? What hours
sorry?
are we gonna, what hours are we like tentatively looking at for Friday and Saturday? I know it's a little early
I
in the
would
game,
say
but
we're-
just a ballpark, like 6 to 10 or, because I need to let the band.
I have-
6 to 10:30, I think.
Can I tell you the ones that are on the last time we did it? It's from 2020, the contracts and everything we had.
Yep.
And if we want to keep it the same, if not, then I do need more time to change these and we need to talk about that. But what we had, I'm looking at the 2020 agreement. Sorry, let me pull this up.
I think it was 6:30 to 10:30, actually.
I think
Yeah.
it was.
We have Friday 6 to 10:30. We have Saturday 2 to 10. That was what we were going to do last year. Friday 6 to 10:30 with, well, last year would have been fireworks that night. Saturday would have been 2 to 10.
And then decide Sunday if it was a rain date, what would we want?
I
We didn't
think we
put that
really
in
have to-
any of our contracts, but
No, I know that. I'm just thinking in terms of,
I think we have to talk to
Do
Stuart.
it.
and
Okay. so we'll leave the rain date off till next.
so do we change it because Saturday is the firework night? Last year, it would have been Friday would have been the firework night, 6 to 10:30. Do we make Friday 6 to 10, Saturday the
No,
10:30?
I think we can go to 10:30 on
I think we
Friday.
always do 10:30 both nights.
Both?
I
Okay.
wouldn't change
You
the
know what,
contract.
I
though,
think
Joyce.
we should wait until we talk to Stuart too, because I know that he does have issues with getting people there at 6 o'clock. So having run at 6 o'clock, the difference between 6 and 6:30 is minimal compared to the difference between 10 and 10:30. So let's wait until we get some feedback from him.
Okay.
And the year
So-
before we had Friday 6:30 to 10:30. So last year it was going to change slightly.
Preston, are you able to talk to Stuart? So, because I can't do the sponsor letters and stuff and if I don't have times.
I can get the, in terms of,
In
I'm
terms
able
of
to
your
talk to him.
times, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get those, I'll give you feedback on times
Okay.
tomorrow.
And I won't send out any food truck applications.
You'll
then because we
get
won't have the
feedback on
time.
times tomorrow also.
Okay,
Thank
all
you.
right, thanks. As long as everyone else is okay, if it's somewhere in that window within a half hour, that we don't have to meet as a committee to vote on that.
Correct.
Okay. There was a
I'm
request for
I'm
an,
just thinking that they may want to end earlier just because they might have to do more cleaning than they've had to do in the past. And that, they may not want to be there till 1 a.m, but I don't know that. I'm just thinking that out loud because I know at the Y we have to do more cleaning, which is, a factor in why we're not open as late as we used to be. Just throwing that out.
Yeah, the only problem is we can't have them move their food trucks.
Oh. Yeah.
I just had another thought too. I'm sorry. If it rains on the Friday night, would the band still be able to play? Would that be a rain or shine event?
that would be a rain or shine, no. Simply because we don't want to have to pay for cops and we'd be calling it off earlier.
Okay, because we might lose
One of the
them.
big- we
We
don't
might
want to
lose
be
the.
paying for,
I think we might
we'd have
lose the
to pay
band
for the police.
on that. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pull up
Yeah,
that
and
contract
if
then and
we-
just review it all.
If we end up raining out Friday night, then we certainly wouldn't automatically go to Sunday because the fireworks happen Saturday night. And that would mean that would be the 1-day event rather than a 2-day event.
We are going to Sunday, though.
Even
I
if
thought
it
we just
rains
decided
Friday
on that.
night.
We have a rain date of Sunday.
A rain date of Sunday, if it rains when? Either Friday
Either
or
day.
Saturday?
Either day.
Yes.
Either day. Okay, very good.
Listen, I
Well,
think,
if it's sunny on Sunday, or it's nice on Sunday and it rained on Friday, you're gonna hold off the fireworks?
the
Yes,
fireworks are
we-
Saturday.
It's not a choice.
Okay, one more time. If Friday
Yes.
we cancel because of rain and Saturday's a beautiful day, we're not gonna have fireworks?
Correct.
I don't think
They're not
that's the right
available.
decision.
They're
No,
not
no, no, no.
available on Saturday, Joe.
No,
Well,
wait,
they'll have, why wouldn't they? They're
because
gonna set up on
fire-
Thursday.
No,
No,
no, the
Friday
fireworks,
morning.
fireworks are on Saturday.
the
Correct.
fireworks
Fireworks
are
are on
available the
Saturday.
2nd and the 3rd. They're not available on the rain date of the 4th.
Correct. So one more time, if it rains on Friday night and we cancel, and Sunday and Saturday's a beautiful day,
We have
Preston seems to
fireworks.
think we have fireworks.
We have
Fireworks are
fireworks.
scheduled for Saturday.
Perfect, we're done.
And Bridget, if it rained on Friday, would the band play on Sunday?
That's what I need to confirm. If I remember correctly from the contract, I don't think, like, we would
Oh,
have to
that's
pay
the
them more
band-
money.
That's the band
hold
that's
the
more
date.
money.
So I'm gonna reach out to Rich after this meeting
Okay.
and chat with him and see what the deal is with that.
Okay.
Cause I mean, they might be booked for another date, they might be booked for the 4th. Or they, between now and then, they could book the 4th and then, you know, what I mean, you can't reserve them for both dates. So,
I gotcha.
Okay.
okay, all right, I won't have any more questions for tonight. I'll save them all for 2 weeks.
And you're gonna send some information for the budgeting process. Okay, thank you. So I
Yeah.
asked for a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
Second, would anybody like to second that motion?
I'll
I'll
second. I
second.
feel like I've seconded everything.
Thank you, Tracy.
I know, me too.
All in favor, say aye, please.
Aye, please.
Aye.
Aye. Please.
Thank
Aye.
you, Jeff. Anybody against? Anybody
Nay.
abstain?
Nope.
Well, thank you, everybody, for showing up. I'll see you the 13th. I hope. Stay
All right.
safe. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, folks, bye.
Bye.